It's an honour to be here today speaking in front of an unreal crowd. I'm sure that there are many battle-weary faces among us, and I just want to acknowledge that. Those whose cheeks still remember the feeling of the polite smiles when we had to face "my mind is made up," or the bitten tongues when on the receiving end of vitriol, whose hearts still remember the heaviness for people who gave their traumas, their vulnerabilities and their voices to the movement, whose nerves still associate bright pink with conflict. Disabled people remember too. We remember politicians being given national platforms to say that we never would have been born without the 8th Amendment, that we should be grateful. Oh no. Hold on. Give me a minute. There we go. We remember building our own platforms to reclaim our voices and take back the narrative being written without our consent. We had a choice to make, and we chose yes. We still do not have equal access to services. Deaf pregnant people are left unable to access the My Options service because of an inaccessible phone line. The wait period and necessity for multiple GP visits mean that disabled people are often unable to organise transport, P.A.s, and thus still in crisis. Disabled people of colour and disabled trans people are still at risk, being forced to navigate ableism on top of rampant racism and transphobia from medical professionals charged with providing care. Our legislation is incomplete. We cannot ignore the intersections of identity in our activism. If we're not fighting for everyone, we are failing each other and ourselves. We stand on the cusp of a new dawn in Irish history, but with every new dawn, a shadow can be cast. One of those shadows is the inequality still embedded within reproductive healthcare in this country. Look around you. You could be stood among friends, among strangers. Either way, something brought you here today, and it brought you together to be part of a collective power. Every moment, every second in history started with one person. Who's to say that that person isn't you? Also note the people that are missing at the meetings, on the panels, on the stages. Seek them out and collaborate towards a diverse and inclusive movement. Celebrate your victories, but recognise the work that is still being done around you. Ask how you can help. Lend your voices once again as you did before. The time for respectability is over. We know what needs to be done, and I dare anyone to try and stop us. Thank you.